Good morning, children. I'm your maths teacher and let us start with the maths classes. Today I'm going to teach you chapter 6, successor and predecessor. In order to understand what is predecessor and what is successor, let us take the example of two numbers. First of all, we'll take the example of 1263. The number after the given number is called successor. That is 1264 will be the successor of 1263. Similarly, if we take another number, that is 3051, its successor will be the number which will come next to this number. So the next number which will come after this number will be 3052. Now I hope it's clear what is successor. Now let us understand what is predecessor. Predecessor is the number which can be written before the given number. Now the predecessor of the given number 1263 is 1262. Let us take the example of second number. 3051 is the given number. The predecessor of this number will be 3050. Now let's come to the exercises. The first exercise given to you is fill in the blanks. It is given on page number 36. Two numbers are given to, I am taking two numbers for example. First number is 3008. For these two numbers we have to find the successor and the predecessor. The successor of the number 3008 will be 3009. Now let's find predecessor. The predecessor of this number will be 3007. I hope it's clear. Next, the number given to you is 4000. Successor of 4000 will be 4001. Predecessor will be 3999, which is a number given before the given number. Is it clear? Now next, second exercise given to you is write the consecutive numbers which is given on page number 37. First number given to you is 5673. What is the meaning of consecutive numbers? Actually, consecutive number means we have to find the next number focusing on the given number. Let us see. The consecutive number of 5673 will be 5674. Next number will be 5675. Next number 5676. And the last number, that is the last blank we have to fill, is 5677. Now, next number given to you is 4644. In the same way we will proceed. So first number will be 4645, then 4646, then 4647, then 4648. It is in the manner as you are writing the numbers consecutively, right? Now I am coming to the next exercise, that is A dot. Make the greatest number using these digits and write its successor also, and it is given on page number 37. First number, digits are given to you, children. 4, 3, 9, 6. What is the greatest digit? 9. So first we'll write 9 here, then smaller than 9 is 6, then smaller than 6 is 4, and the smallest digit is 3. So the number we got is 9643. Now we have to write the successor also of this number. The successor of this number will be 9644. I hope it's clear. Let us take the example of next digit. Digits given to you is 0, 9, 1, and 3. Now, which is the greatest number here? 9. Let us write 9 over here. After 9, what is the number? greatest number 3? Yes, we have written 3. After 3 we will write 1 and lastly we will write 0, which is the smallest digit. Out of these 4 digits we have made a greatest number, that is 9310. Now what is the successor of this number? The successor of this number will be 9311. Okay. Now let's come to other exercise. B dot. Make the smallest number using these digits. These digits we are given and we have to make the smallest number and write its predecessor. It is also given on page number 37. Okay. First 7, 9, 0, 4. Okay. Since children here 0 is the smallest number, but we can't write 0 over here. If we write 0 here, the sense of this 4-digit number will change. So first we have to write 4 because 4 is greater than 0. So first we'll write 4, then 0, and then 7, and then 9. That means 4079 is our smallest number which we have found out of these digits, and the predecessor will be a number before this number, that is 4078 is the predecessor of 4079. Okay children, let's proceed to other question, that is 4, 7, 1, 5. Now 4 digits are given to you. Now out of this 4 digits we have to make a smallest number. For this we will be using the smallest digit first. So the smallest digit here is 1. After that we'll write 4, then 5, then 7. So the number we got is 1456, and the predecessor of 1457 will be 1456. Now children, let's come to the other exercise of the same page, that is take the greatest number and circle the smallest number. Okay. The numbers given to you are 9400, 3452, 4900, 6142, and lastly 4163. We can see out of these 5 numbers, 9400 is the greatest number. So we have ticked this number because it is the greatest number. And then 3452 is the smallest number. So we have circled this smallest number. Next question. The numbers given to you are 1002, 1020, 1200, 1004, 2001. In this also we have to take the greatest number. Out of these 5 numbers, 2001 is the greatest number, so we have take this number, and 1002 is the smallest number, so we have circled this number. In continuation of this chapter, let us understand what are even numbers and what are odd numbers. The numbers divisible by 2 are called even numbers. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and so on. Now, let us understand what are odd numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. Now let us start with the next exercise. Take the odd numbers and cross the even numbers. It is given on page number 38. The numbers given to you are 48, 56, 93, 72, 81, 75, 63, 44, 20, 33 and 105. Now we have to tick the odd numbers and cross the even numbers. Now 48. It is an even number divisible by 2. We'll cross it. 56 again, it's an even number. Let's cross it. Number 93 is an odd number because it is not divisible by 2. So let us tick it. Now the number 72 is even number. Let's cross it. 81 is odd number because it is not divisible by 2. Let's put a tick over it. Number 75 is again not divisible by 2. Let us take this number. Number 63 is again not divisible by 2. Let us take this number. Number 44 is divisible by 2. Let's cross it. Number 20 is again divisible by 2. Let's cross it. Number 33 is not divisible by 2. Let's put a tick over it. And the number 105 is also not divisible by 2. So let us put a tick over it. Is it clear? Now let's come to next question. Ring the odd numbers, and it is given on page number 39. Numbers are 4, 9, 46, 99, 98, 470 and 27. Now out of these 7 numbers, we have to find the odd numbers. Let's see. 4 is an even number. Okay. 9 is an odd number. Let's circle it. 46 is an even number. We'll not do anything with it. 99 is again an odd number. Let's circle it. 98 is an even number. 470 is again an even number because it is divisible by 2. But number 27 is not divisible by 2. So let us circle it because it is an odd number. Now next question. B dot. Ring the even numbers. It is given on page number 39. That is the same page number. Numbers given to you are 445, 3, 22, 216, 29 and 26. Now out of these numbers we have to circle the even numbers. 445 is not divisible by 2, so it is an odd number. Number 3 is not divisible by 2, so it is an odd number. But number 22 is divisible by 2, so it's an even number. Let's circle it. Number 216 is divisible by 2, so it is an even number. Let's circle it. Number 29 is again not divisible by 2, so it's an odd number. Number 26 is divisible by 2, so let us circle it because it is an even number. Now children, let's come to other exercise. C dot. Fill in the blanks. It is given on page number 39. Okay. First sentence is even number plus dash is equals to even number. Means even number plus even number will give you a even number only. For example, I have given you the hint. Okay. 2 is an even number. 2 is also an even number. So 2 plus 2 is 4. That is again an even number. Next statement. Odd number plus even number will give you odd number. For example, 3 is an odd number and 6 is an even number. 6 plus 3 will give you 9, which is an odd number. Next statement. Odd number plus odd number will give you even number. For example, let's take 7, which is an odd number, again 7, which is an odd number. 7 plus 7 will give you 14, which is an even number. I hope it's clear. Now next question. Write even numbers from 1950 to 1970. That means we have to write all the even numbers starting from 1950 and till we have to write 1907. Let's start with 1950. Next even number will be 1952. 1954 will be the next number. Then 1956. 1958, 1960, 1962, 1964, 1966, 1968, and the last number will be 1970. So these are the numbers, even numbers, coming in between 1950 to 1970. Now let's move to the last question of this chapter, that is, write odd numbers from 2500 to 2520. So 2500 is an even number, so we'll not write it. We'll write the next number, which is the odd number. So it is 2501 is the odd number, then the next odd number will be 2503, then 2505, then 2507, 2509, next number will be 2511, 2513, 2515, 2517, and the last number will be 2519. So these are the numbers which are odd numbers from 2500 to 2520.